It's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports. As we'll see Aaron Rodgers and the Washington football team versus Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs.
We are technically 5 miles east of Washington, D.C., and that's where you find this place, FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Washington football team. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Time to see what Patrick Mahomes can do here with his first possession. The quarterback out of Texas Tech getting set to lead this KC Chiefs offense.
And I'll bet right now it's just one thought in his mind.
Win the game, yeah.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. He played pretty well. I mean, he didn't turn over the ball in terms of interceptions,
no,
right?
2 touchdown passes last week.
2 touchdown passes, but when your team doesn't win, that's just hollow. And the best quarterbacks don't care about anything but whether or not their team won.
Mahomes now on first down. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Give him 9 there on a first down completion.
Second and a yard at the 34-yard line.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
36 on the carry.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Kansas City.
They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida.
Matt Breida, the ball carrier. Matt Judon there on the stop.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Second and 9 at the 41-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to it and forcing a 3rd down.
And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46.
6 on the carry.
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Defense had a chance to get off the field here. The opening drive couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Mahomes on target here to Hardman. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Mahomes pass.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Hi. My appointment's in Western. It's at 10 o'clock. Hi. So if I sit there for an hour, talk to them for 20 minutes, I should be coming back between 11 and 30 minutes.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Listen, Miss Jess has a doctor's
appointment today.
We're going to hang out until Shane is done with his game,
there
and
as
then we're
that's
going to go for a
knocked
car
down
ride,
and
okay?
incomplete. So after the incompletion on
Take your jacket
first,
off
now
and wait for a
second
little
and
bit.
10.
Second down and 10.
Out of the shotgun, Breida.
You want something
And he'll
to
find his
eat?
way down right around the 12. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. John Simon gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. Butker's kick here is good. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead.
Chiefs 3.
They moved the ball pretty well there on the opening drive. You think they're okay settling for 3?
I don't think they're happy about settling for 3, but I think you're exactly right with the word okay because they threw it well, they ran it well. Excellent balance for the first drive of the game.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
20-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Number 25.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 17 carries, 55 yards, and a touchdown.
He's been a huge part of their winning streak because he establishes not just an identity and a tone, but the team relies on it. He takes care of the football, he gains yardage for him, chews up clock, and that's been a big part of why they're winning games lately.
On the tackle. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
Washington. 39-yard line.
Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 38-yard line, 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Here's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
The ball carrier.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
11 yards there, just like last play.
6-yard line.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Nothing.
On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. Ball carrier.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there.
Now look out, Rodgers lost the football.
Patrick Mahomes sacked. A fumble on the
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. Looking deep for Hilton. He rifles one that's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
A pickup of 2 yards. First down, Kansas City.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well.
This is unbelievable.
No.
That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, he can't hold him.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. No gain, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Mahomes firing complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That'll be complete to Breida. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. And he punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is really floating around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support. And I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Just don't touch no buttons.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
On the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
At the 25-yard line.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins.
Oh, keep going, keep going,
and they
keep
will
going.
finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here. 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back on the back seven, phenomenal.
The ball carrier taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on second down. Rodgers. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. A minute 55 left to go in the first half of play. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And it's complete to Kelsey. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Clyde Edwards-Helaire with touchdown number 7 on the year. And Washington has taken the lead. And it's up and good. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
And especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. Mahomes will try again on second down. They'll set up a screen for Breida. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. T.Y. Hilton, his 4th touchdown on the year. And Washington able to come up with a quick strike touchdown.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Chase Young in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
with this Washington 13.
So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own.
So here is Washington now to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Desmond King making the tackle. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 20-yard line.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
On 1st down, they look downfield, and it's complete. Touchdown, Washington! T.Y. Hilton with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And Washington is able to stretch their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. But that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And does Washington have it? They do. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarter.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Travis Kelce with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And Washington able to capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And he knocks it through. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
21-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Chase Young, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Now, following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Number 12 yards there and a 1st down. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get...
Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Fabian Moreau. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. Wow, so wipe out the INT roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the post.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football. Breaks through the contact. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Mahomes pass.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. They go play fake. Mahomes. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Chase Young in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. From midfield, here's Mahomes. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Mahomes going to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football? We're not seeing it right now.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of...
That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
Kelsey, the intended receiver there, and it's 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And he'll find his way in for 2. And we're back to a 2-score game. The lead's cut to 16. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure. But that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready. Because you may need multiples throughout a ball game. There's a great example right there.
Washington will take over 1st and 10. At their own 18-yard line.
And Washington going to come back out here to take over offensively. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
1-yard line.
Now Edwards-Helaire, and he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete, and he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Stops shy of the 45 despite some powerful running.
Edwards-Helaire the ball.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 4 is now.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Terry McLaurin, incomplete.
To throw on 3rd down. Rodgers. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 39. 17 yards that time and a Washington first. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 39-yard line. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Fighting Hilton on the slant. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Over 1st and 10.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. The penalty is a result of that hit there.
Pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Chase Young has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 16. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
26 yards. 1st down, Kansas City.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Completes it to Hardman. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And again, it's Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 1 yard.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Now that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
There on the coverage.
They'll try and run for it. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
1st down, Chiefs.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And he'll go underneath here to Breida. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 7-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
Pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
And a give this time to the tailback. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. He lost 6 there on the 1st down play.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the... He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. We'll check on his status when we get back. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Washington on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Clyde Edwards-Helaire with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And Washington going to add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The right side going to be caught by Hardman.
You want a different one? Yes.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. On 1st down, Mahomes. That'll be complete to Breida. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Which one do you want?
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Mahomes to throw once more. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or two shy of midfield. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Rodgers looking to throw. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. And you definitely could make the case we might not even be in overtime had he not thrown 3 interceptions in regulation. But looking better here so far in OT.
Yeah, and when you think about what a coach is thinking at that point, because normally you've thrown 3 picks during the game, you might craft your play calling to be a little more careful. Not in this case. The green light is still on for him.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Washington football team as we say so long from FedEx Field.